Fighter jets surge toward contested airspace. A missile warning flashes across a cockpit display. On the surface, naval radars sweep the horizon. On the ground, air defense crews scan their screens. The sky is crowded, fast, unforgiving. Yet above the chaos, far above the dogfights and intercepts, one aircraft quietly controls the entire picture. It carries no bombs, it fires no missiles, but it sees everything. This is the E-3 Sentry. And the question is simple. How can one aircraft track hundreds of targets across hundreds of kilometers and manage an entire air war in real time? The E-3 Sentry is an airborne warning and control system, AWACS. Built on a modified Boeing 707 platform, it transformed a civilian airliner into a flying command center. Its defining feature is the 30-foot rotating radar dome, known as the rotodome, mounted above the fuselage. Inside that dome sits the ANAPY-1 and ANAPY-2 radar systems, engineered for long-range surveillance and battle management. But the radar is only half the story. The real power of the Sentry lies inside the cabin, where teams of specialists turn raw data into tactical decisions. Why put radar on an aircraft? Because of one simple limitation: the horizon. Ground-based radar systems are restricted by Earth's curvature. Low-flying aircraft and cruise missiles can hide below that line of sight. At 30,000 feet, the E-3 extends that horizon dramatically. Its rotating radar provides 360-degree coverage, scanning airspace and maritime surfaces simultaneously. Using pulse Doppler processing, it filters out ground clutter, ignoring stationary reflections and focusing on moving targets. The result? The ability to detect and track aircraft, ships, and missiles at ranges exceeding 250 miles under optimal conditions. In modern warfare, that early warning window can determine who reacts first and who survives. Detection alone doesn't win battles. Inside the E-3, a crew of up to 20 specialists, surveillance operators, weapons directors, and battle managers work behind rows of illuminated consoles. They identify friendly and hostile aircraft. They coordinate intercepts. They manage congested airspace during large-scale strike operations. Through secure tactical data links such as Link 16, the E-3 distributes a shared operational picture to fighters, ships, and ground command centers. An F-15 or F-35 pilot may never see the threat visually, but the Sentry sees it, tracks it, and guides the intercept. Instead of isolated units operating independently, the E-3 creates a unified battle space. It turns information into coordination. Since entering service in the late 1970s, the E-3 has played a central role in coalition air operations. During the Gulf War, E-3 crews helped manage tens of thousands of sorties, coordinating fighters, tankers, and strike aircraft across vast airspace. Under the banner of NATO, it has provided airborne surveillance and command capability for multinational operations. In homeland defense and counterterrorism missions, it monitors airspace for anomalous tracks, aircraft where they shouldn't be. In every case, its greatest contribution is situational awareness, because seeing the full picture means controlling the pace of the fight. Strengths: long-range, high-altitude detection, simultaneous multi-target tracking, real-time battle management integration across air, sea, and ground forces. The E-3 delivers information dominance, but it is not invulnerable. Its large radar dome creates a significant radar signature. It is classified as a high-value airborne asset, requiring fighter escort in high-threat environments. And the Boeing 707 airframe, rooted in 1960s engineering, presents increasing maintenance and sustainment challenges. To see everything, it must operate carefully. Over decades, the fleet has received cockpit upgrades, improved computing systems, and radar enhancements. But time moves forward. Many air forces are transitioning to newer platforms like the E-7 Wedgetail, which replaces the rotating dome with a modern electronically scanned array radar. The concept remains the same. The technology evolves. The E-3 Sentry doesn't dogfight. It doesn't launch missiles. It doesn't need to. Because without it, no one knows where to aim. High above the battlefield, It remains the silent conductor of modern air power, the aircraft that turns awareness into advantage. If you enjoy deep dives into the machines that shape modern warfare, subscribe and join us for the next mission.